Hello again everybody, my name is Mark and we are back for more lessons. So we are still in the book, Speak Out Pre-Intermediate. Now before anything else, I would like to ask you a few questions. So you can pause the video so that you will have time to answer my questions, okay? So question 1, yes, what did you do yesterday? And question 2, tell me about that, okay? Tell me about your activity yesterday, all right? So remember, it's yesterday, so your verb should be in the past form, all right? So yes, now we are going to continue with today's chapter. It is 7.3 and the title for this chapter is Can You Tell Me? Can you tell me? Okay, so you can open your book if you have your book with you. It is on page 72. Okay, so you can follow us better with today's review. All right. So today's vocabulary is about facilities. Okay, facilities are areas that can help you get something. Right. So for example, the first one is study center. Okay, study center is a place where you study. Okay, so of course these are vocabulary, so it's always good to make a sentence. Okay, so study center, I go to the study center 3 times a week, like that. Okay, bookshop. Okay, bookshop is where you can buy some books, right? Bookshop or bookstore. So bookshop. So I like to go to the bookshop because I like reading books. Okay. Next is cafeteria. Okay, cafeteria is where the people eat, right? So I like the mango pudding in the cafeteria. All right. Next is library. It is where you read. Okay, it is where you read and study as well. Of course, we need to be quiet in the library because everybody's studying, right? So it is very quiet in the library. Okay. Next is stationery shop. Okay, stationery shop is where you can buy stationaries. What are stationaries? They are things that is used for writing, like papers, pens, pencils, and anything that is connected to writing, right? So I like to go to the stationery shop every time I want to uh, write a letter. Okay, I can actually choose a special paper. All right. Next is main reception. It is of course the main receiving desk. Okay, so if you have any information or if you have any questions about the information about the place, you should go there. So it's like an information table, right? So main reception, example, I cannot find the main reception in this building. Okay, so next one is classroom. Of course, it is where you study. Okay, so yes, where is your classroom, right? Next, photocopying room. It is where you photocopy your documents or your papers. It is where you try to have an extra copy, right? So example, the photocopier in the photocopying room is not working. Okay, next is lecture theater. Okay, it is where it's like a classroom, but it is big. You know, it's a big classroom where you conduct lectures, okay, or lessons. Okay, so for example, teacher John will be the professor in the lecture theater. Okay, next one is accommodation or welfare office. It is actually the office that helps people that are in need. Okay, for example, I work as a part-timer in the welfare office because I like helping people. Okay, and last one is registration desk. It is where you register for something. Okay, so if you want to register, like for example, if you want to join some club or some event, you need to register. Okay, so I'm trying to find the registration desk so that I can register for next week's event. Okay, so let's try to practice reading, and you can actually read after me or you can read with me. Okay, so let's start. Study center, bookshop, cafeteria, library, stationery shop, main reception, classroom, photocopying room, lecture theater, accommodation, welfare office, registration desk. Okay, so again, you can pause the video and rewind if you want to practice more of on the pronunciation. And of course, don't forget to make your own sentences using these words. Okay, try to make your own. All right, so practice English. Okay, so now let's go to the part 2 of today's chapter. It is function, and it's about finding out information. Okay, so finding out information. How do you try to find out? How do you ask somebody for information? Okay, so first is, of course, you need to get attention. Get the attention of somebody. Okay, so how do you do that? You usually say, of course, excuse me. Okay, excuse me, like that. Or you can say, could you help me? Okay, or can you tell me? Like that, all right? So, excuse me. And then you're gonna say, ask the information. So what do you want to ask? Okay, example, excuse me, where can I get, all right, excuse me, where can I get some pens? Or could you help me about something? Could you help me about something? And then the person would say, yes, of course. And then you ask the question. Okay, example, when can I use the toilet? Okay, when can I use the toilet? It seems to be closed. Or what time is that store opening? Okay, what time do they open? That, right? So can you tell me, is it free to take one of these? Okay, is it free? So can you tell me that? All right, so of course, get their attention, ask information. Okay, do I have to do that? Do I have to bring money? Do I have to pay? Like that. So, and then of course, don't forget to thank someone always. So you can say, oh, thank you so much, or oh, that's very kind. Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Like that. All right. So those are the things. Always be polite and always ask questions so that you will practice. Okay, try to practice English. All right, so try to make your own situation, and yeah, try to practice using these ones. Okay, so that's it for today. But before I let you go, I want to ask you a few questions. Okay, so question 1, how often do you go to the library? And question 2, what do you usually do there? All right, so you can write your answers in the comments below, or you can tell me your answers personally by visiting me here in Royal English. Okay, so again, my name is Mark, and I'll see you in the next video.